Hi, this question is base 7. So you're given the integer num, so return a string of its base 7 representation. So this question is pretty straightforward. So normally we were using what, base 2 or base 10, right? And in this time we just say base 7. So the idea is pretty straightforward. In base 2, like there's no positive and negative. I mean, until you are trying to do the what, complementation, right? Something like this, right? And then you will get a negative sign. But in this one you have a negative value, and you still have to convert to the integer. I mean, sorry, from integer nums to base of the 7 representation in the string format, right? So what we have to do is, well, we have to absolute the nums all the time for each iteration, and then we need to get a digit. So the digit is actually what, nums mod by 7, right? And then we need to divide by the num by 7 to get the next index. So we will get this value, right? So 100. So if I'm correct, right? If I'm correct, I'm going to just traversing. So 100, right? Mod by 7. This is equal to what? 30, 39, 2, right? Am I right? 2, yes. So in the beginning I will get 2, so I will add in the value. So right now I'm in the string format, so I'm adding the 2 in the beginning, right? But I still have 10 left, right? And then so I need to divide by, I need to divide by the 7, right? So divide by 7. So this is equal to 134, right? So okay, 14, right? So 14, and then you want to what? Mod by 7 again. This is going to be in the next iteration, right? 14 mod by 7. This is 0. And then I need to add this value in the beginning of the string format. So it's going to be 0, 2. Now I need to what? Divide by 7 again, which is equal to 2. And then you're just adding the value in the beginning. Because what? 2 mod by 7 is actually equal to 2, right? So, this is pure math. And you should be able to understand the idea. Alright, so I'm just stop coding and then just follow along, and then it should be easy. So if the num is actually equal to 0, then I don't have to worry about it, just return the 0 string, right? And else just using the string builder. And then I need a flag. So this flag is going to be represent the negative value. So if num is actually less than 0, right, I need to what? Add in the value, the negative sign value, into the string builder, and I will say string builder to toString, right? So I have to traverse. So while the num is greater than 0, but the num is what? I didn't absolute the num, right? So I have to say mass.abs num. Alright, so now I need to get a digit. So the digit equal to what? Num mod by 7. And the base way to avoid some, test case is what? Mass.abs num, to get a absolute positive number, positive integer number when you mod, right? Then I want to what? Insert the value into the string builder, and then I need to divide by 7, right? So it's gonna be what? Num divided by 7. And then in this format, you don't care about positive or negative, because for every single time you divide by 7, it doesn't matter. The only thing is why when you mod, it might matter. It might. Alright. So alright, so I pass the test case. So what is the time complexity for this one? This is the time, right? It should be what? Log 7, right? Every single time you are divided by 7, so it should be log 7. And then space, space should be like constant, because we have no idea like how big is the num, right? And I'm gonna put some breakpoint when you debug. So, well, how about this? Something like this, and start debugging. Alright, so just pause at any second. So just look at this, right? Yes, and the answer should be this, right? So, and this is not negative, so let's do some negative value, but I don't want this too big. So what will happen if there is the num is more than 7? I don't know. Let me test. So negative is what? It's true, right? Then negative is true, then I need to what? Put a negative sign in the beginning. And here we go. So this is the entire solution. So just make sure you have a negative sign in the beginning, and then the idea for the base 10 or base 2 are the same. Should be the same. The only thing you have to make sure is what you absolute the nums when you traverse. And this is the pretty much the solution. So if you feel helpful, subscribe, like, and then leave a comment if you have any question. Alright, peace out, bye.